reading Brian Eno's book, What Art Does, this week, after watching the Apple interview with him last week. It's obvious that the creative act is a really fundamental human expression. It's like everything that's unnecessary, he defines as art. So adding sprinkles and designing silverware, kind of adding colors to our knitted garments, whatever it might be, he considers it art. And that's a fundamental human expression. And in our world of efficiency and productivity, it sometimes is over the top. And I feel like it's been really squeezed out of our lives because there's this constant push to be more efficient and a drive to output. And I found a new source of inspiration, Tom Sargent. His YouTube channel is brilliant. I'll put a link below. He's great, and he talks around a lot of the same things. So definitely go, if you enjoy my videos, go watch his. They're super. And he was talking about the fact that, you know, we're on a drive to productivity. And I absolutely agree with them. One of the things that kills me is this idea that, you know, the creator and the creator economy, and technically maybe I'm a creator putting up YouTube videos. I get the tension there. But I want to reach an audience, and, you know, I have to play the game, but I'm not deriving my creative expression from this YouTube channel. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I'm trying to not look at the likes and the views and the subscribers. That bit's helpful for growth, but it's not why I'm here. I'm here to talk to you and help to get you out of your creative rut, get you freed up from that kind of corporate thinking of, I have to create, I have to be productive. And I think, in my experience, I've let my creative side slip and slide because I believed the lie that because it wasn't productive and because it wasn't output, that it wasn't important and it wasn't meaningful and it didn't have value. And maybe I couldn't have a job around it. But I think in 2025, when the AI is coming to get us, there's no better time to push into our creativity. And if you want to try and monetize it, do. Because there's so many opportunities. There's such an amazing opportunity to get to a market of people who might love what you do, what you have to offer, what you can bring into reality, that thing of beauty or distress or expression or a new world that you create while you're writing or painting. Or maybe you're using AI to create something new and fresh. Amazing. But I just don't think that creativity can be boiled down to like somebody who creates a 30-second meme video that's going to get swiped past on TikTok or get millions of views. But when we try to operate in that space, it's challenging and it's tough. I don't believe that that's what we were created for. But I do think that the attention merchants have stolen the word creator, have tried to help us all feel good about the fact that we're creating, we're putting something up, we're posting our lunch or our, you know, trip to Bali, and those things are great if you've got connections and people that you're sharing them with. But when they're just going out into the wider world, like, what does it mean? And it's so easy to open your phone, open the app, take the picture, post it, write a comment or don't, and put it up. But then it's also so easy to click on it and swipe past it. It's not the same as, like, back in historical times. If you think about Da Vinci or Van Gogh, like, they took years to assimilate ideas, to try and fail and repeat the process to get to places where their work is incredible. Like, even just like having been in Rome the year before last, And seeing some of Da Vinci's works, and even his sketches and his prototypes are amazing, but they're part of a journey and a means to an ends. And I think it's something that we can't escape and we can't get away from. I just want to read something that my beautiful YouTube friend Jim Croft, and if you don't follow him, go check out his channel as well. He's a musician based in Berlin who's reigniting his musical career, and he's having a blast doing it. And his videos are so well put together, beautifully edited, shot. You know, he has a sense of humor as well, and a sense of humor about himself. I can't wait to fly to Berlin and go for a beer with Jim. But he said in the comments to my last video, he said, there is this horrendous society-wide illusion that we only have worth when we are producing. It's only one half of life, which is why we're so out of kilter. And I'm making this video because if you're out of kilter, if you're stuck in a corporate role, you're working in tech and you're all day, you know, producing and diving into something, and your manager is then coming back and give you a quarter part, well done. But there's more, because it never seems to end. It's never ending, and there's no space to step back and smell the roses, or it's really hard to take a sabbatical, to get away, to change teams, to mix things up. And I think that when I talk to people who are in this space, they find it so frustrating because they know that there's so much more that they have to offer, both at work and outside. You know, in expressing their creativity. And that's why I'm here, and that's why I have this channel. And to help you find some space for your creativity, there's a link in the pinned comment at the top of this video, and it's exactly that. It's a starter kit to help you create space for your creativity. And one of the elements in that is a digital detox. It's a video, and there's also an accompanying PDF that'll help you to start to go, how can I strip out some of the noise so that I have more space for me? And then the last video I made was about 7 types of rest. And like when I talk to people who are stressed and anxious and overwhelmed, like they can't create. And it's not just that they need to find 15 or 30 minutes in their week to make something and create. They actually need to stop and to breathe, to let their anxiety drift away, to find a way to step away from the stimulus. And that last video is really to help everybody to start to think about what are different ways I can rest and recharge. It's not just about sleep. And I know we're challenged around our sleep at the moment, but so there's a PDF attached to that starter kit as well, about just to get you thinking about how else you can rest and restore and be ready for life, be ready to show up for your friends, for your family, for yourself, and of course for your creativity. So I'd love if you'd sign up for that, and to take you on a journey to go, how do we get back to a place of being just creative, and for it to be useless and frivolous and playful, and not that there's a deadline. And I struggle with this because when I start to make music, I go, ooh, maybe I could do an album. Maybe I can make a song every day. And those are beautiful aspirations, and I think it's good to have a goal. But I also think that we just need to play. We just need to chill. And the dogs are barking. Creativity, like I said at the beginning, is a fundamental human need and a need to express. You know, and we all do it. Like when we buy clothes and choose them and put them on in the morning, the way we do our hair. I mean, I don't have as many options as everyone else, but I do. I get to style my beard, and I get to choose that on a regular basis. I choose what I put in the back of my video and what I hide, like some of the mess, which I hope you can't see. But we also get to express ourselves in so many ways, like how we add ingredients to a dish. We might have made it 100 times and it might change 99 times. You know, and I think that there's a really important piece there. But I do think that like the idea of the digital detox and the starter kit is to help create a boundary and create space. And that space includes looking after yourself and restoring. It includes, you know, getting connected to like other forms of art, forms that are going to inspire you and influence you and like fill that tank back up so that you're ready to operate from a place of overflowing, from a place of abundance and joy. And I think that's so important. I'd love to hear in your comments some of the things that you're struggling around about your creativity, or if you sign up to the starter kit, reply to the email and tell me where you're at, like what else I can help with and how I can support that. But I think being non-productive, even useless with our creativity is super important, just to have time to get back in there. And it's hard when we've got to be so finite with it. I've only got this space to do it. But try to build more fun spots into your creativity, whether that's, I know a few people have post-Zoom instruments. They pick up their guitar, or I have a keyboard that slides out of a desk here and I'm often playing it. How can you create space for a little bit of like rebellion, to take back control, to get away from productivity and output and get to freedom, liberation, and creativity? Remember, you are not your productivity. You are your imagination. You are what you bring into the world, what you share with the world. And that's so important. And I'd love to hear about it. Let me know in the comments. Okay, YouTube's going to suggest a video for you to watch here. I'd love you to take a look at that. Have a look at Jim's channel. Have a look at Tom's channel in the description. And I'll catch you again next week. Okay, take care. Bye.